Mhm. Good afternoon. Ooh, good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. It is time to get real. Are you ready? You guys, I'm not sick. I just look like I'm sick. I look like I'm sick and I look like I'm tired, but I'm not. What I am is accomplished and organized. Oh my gosh, I'm accomplished and organized. And I was on such a mission this morning that I didn't do anything to my hair, didn't do anything to my face, didn't do anything to my clothes. I brushed my teeth, and that was about it. And here's the reason why. I woke, well, I think I was up off and on all night. I was up off and on all night, um, fretting. Can I use that word? Fretting, just like you're biting your nails, like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. That like I just start all the little things. It wasn't even big, huge things. It was all these little things that I just kept thinking about and just kept piling up and piling up and piling up and piling up. And I just started to get panicky, like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough time in the day for the next week to get done everything that I need to do. And again, not big things, not work, not working out, not my typical morning routine that I always do, just things like, laundry and clearing off my counter with all my papers on it. And my dryer is it doesn't work anymore. I got to get a new dryer. And my phone won't charge. And, is it my charger or is it the phone? Um, oh my gosh, my fridge. I haven't cleaned out my fridge in a week. And oh my gosh, I can never find anything in my purse. All the mail that I had gotten for the last 3 days, all the stuff that needed attention just kept piling up. Um, there were phone calls I had to make and just things that needed attention. And so I got up this morning feeling overwhelmed, thinking, that's it. I got to make a list. I got to make a list and get organized. And now we've talked about getting organized before, but I even think that all those journals and everything that I showed you the other day, even those are getting messy. I had Post-its all over and scribbled notes everywhere. And I was having a hard time keeping everything straight. When I have a hard time keeping everything straight, like in my life, on my counter, in my purse, in my home, in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the car, then I have a hard time keeping things straight up here. It like all jumbles together. It's like I have all these ideas and all these thoughts and I'm trying to get them out and I just can't because everything just seems like a mess and disorganized. And it's probably not as bad as we think it is, but we have to take time to get organized so that everything that we're trying to do, this real life that we're trying to create, the relationships we're trying to work on, the eating and exercise, the good eating and the exercise we're trying to do daily, and the achieving, the making something, whether it's financial success or accomplishments of whatever sort that you're looking for, or loving yourself, investing time in yourself, doing those success habits every morning. If we don't take time to get organized, your head is going to be so clouded and you're going to be so distracted and you're going to be so just overwhelmed that you're really not going to have, or you're not going to want to spend the brain power, brain capacity that it takes to get yourself organized. So I think a great place to start is your outside environment to get it organized. And so that is what I spent the morning doing. And quite frankly, it wasn't really that unorganized, but it was getting there. And I don't like to let things get too out of control to where it literally takes, weeks to clean up the mess. And so I got up, did my success habits, and I got to the exercise portion and I just couldn't even focus on the exercise. I wanted to get some of these things accomplished. I wanted to just start checking things off my list. So I skipped my workout and I haven't done it yet, but I am going to do it. And I just started going through. There was almost no rhyme or reason to it. I started in the laundry room and I started on the laundry and then I looked at the dryer to see if there was anything I could do to fix it. And then I went to the counter and thought, all right, I have to clear this stuff off. And paper started being thrown away. And what I ended up with, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to stand up. Look. Ba, 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 ba. Do you know that there were things on that counter that's quote unquote my home office, because I don't have a home office, I mean, I have one downstairs, but this is my convenient one. That's where all my stuff is. You know, it's like the central hub of the house, right? I had stuff on there from when the kids were in high school. Okay, my kids, the youngest I have is a freshman in college. I don't think I need that stuff. I had instructions to a hot water tank that I don't think I even have anymore. So I cleared that all off. And what I ended up with was this one bag. I'm a bag girl. Are you guys like, are you bag people? I like to carry around bags of stuff. I don't know why. I like to put everything in bags. And I just love bags. I think they're cute. So I got everything and I have this down. What I ended up doing after I ended up organizing the house was organizing my real life success habits, the things that I work on for me personally. And I ended up with my book and my gratitude journal, which I've showed you before, and then my habit tracker. Okay, so those are kind of just some standard things that I have all the time. But, oh, and I downsized my purse. Okay, I had this big, gigantic purse that I could never find anything in. That was not serving me well. It was wasting time. Every time I went to go find my credit card or, you know, heaven forbid, my chapstick, it was like the deep abyss and everything just got lost in there. So I'm like, you know what? I don't like this purse. I found one up in my closet, downsized. I'm like, why do I need toenail clippers in my purse? I don't plan on clipping my toenails in public. So I guess I can just stick those in the drawer at home. And then this is my success binder. This is what I spent about the last hour and a half doing. And why does it make me so excited to get organized? I want you guys to get excited about having everything in one spot. And I think the reason is because I know that when it is usable, it will be useful. And so I didn't buy anything to do this. I went into my cabinets and we've got like just this cabinet of binders and loose leaf paper and pencils and pens and all this stuff that the kids thought they needed for school and didn't need, and we just throw it in a cabinet, which is organized now. Robin did that, though I can't take credit for that. And I found this binder, and on the front of this binder are all like little letters and notes and cards that you all have sent to me that I want to use and serve as reminders for days that I just don't feel like doing it. That what I'm doing is important, and it is my purpose. It is what I am called here. It is what I am put here to do. And so I have that on the front. And you guys, I don't scrapbook. I don't like to scrapbook. I like scrapbooks. I think they're beautiful when they're done, but I'm not a photo organizer. I'm the kind that I don't even print pictures anymore. And when I did, I just threw them in a drawer. So I'm not that kind of person. But I do like to stay organized, and if there's a purpose and I can take 3 minutes and shove some notes underneath some plastic to make it look really cute, then why not? So I have that here. So, oh, you can't really see it anyway. So I'll just show you as I go along. So then in here, I got this for my daughter for Christmas, this pen and pencil organizer. I asked her if she used it. She didn't use it. So I said, can I have it? And so I got that. And then inside the front cover is a note that Jillian's boyfriend wrote to me. And the first line is, every time I'm over, I constantly see you working. It is impressive of all you do. That is motivating to me. I got a 17-year-old boy noticing that I'm working all the time. I love that. So that is inspiration that I'm doing something right. And then, and now I've got all these tabs, okay? Yes, I still use a paper calendar, you guys. I don't care. And then my to-do list is right up front. So as I think of things that need to be done, instead of getting overwhelmed, I'm just going to write it on the list and then cross it off as I need to. Now, do you know what I did? Because I'm a psycho. All the things that I had to do today, or all the things I did today that weren't on the list, I wrote it on the list and crossed it off, because that's just who I am. All right, so now the first tab is all of my affirmations. Okay, so I gotta open up affirmations, all right there. And I figure, okay, I've got this section for affirmations now. As I grow, adapt, change and write new affirmations, I'll kind of have this section that what's the word? Reflects that growth. So I've got all of my affirmations. Then I have some just paper behind that tab so that I can write new ones when I need to. I've got a section for all of my success trackers. So all the success trackers that I gave you, I use those too. All right, and this is for the month. And so I've got these all the way from this month to my very first one, which I started October 5th. Then I've got my next section is eating and exercise. So I've got my workouts that I'm doing right now there, and then just some paper so that I can jot down what I'm eating. It's not going to be as detailed and official and I guess accurate as a tracker than I used to, but I do need to start writing my food down so that I can get back on track because I'm just eating too much, period. Then after that, I've got my real life success challenge info and ideas. So all that stuff that I sent out to all my challengers before, I've got that in there, plus just some papers so that when I come up with new ideas and I need to get it out of here and into here, boom, right there, okay? And then I'm starting this 8-week kind of self-help course tonight, and so I created a section just for that as well. And so, and then in the back, I've just got some other just random materials about, eating, things I want to read, things that I need to, want to look into, learn more about. So I have this binder and I keep it in that bag with all of my other materials. And every morning I just grab that bad boy, I sit in my chair, and now I don't have to find the pencil and find the pen and find the book and find the this and find the that and waste time doing that. Oh, I'm telling you what, you guys, being organized means being productive. Taking that hour, 2, 3, it's going to help you and it's going to save you time. And when I look at this now that everything's in one spot and cohesive and I can see it and I can read it every day, this is what we need to do. We need to be looking at this stuff daily. We need to be investing in ourselves daily. We need to be reading our affirmations daily, and we need to be reading our goals daily. That's another thing I did this morning. Chapter 2 of the Think and Grow Rich book. It says specifically these 6 steps. Write this out. Do this. Instead of just reading it, you know what I did today? I did it. I wrote it all down. Guess where that's at? Right here. Transforming Desire into Riches. Dawn's 6-step plan. Now I get to read that every single day. I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I want you to get organized so you can be exactly that confident as well. Because I will tell you, there is no better, maybe there's a better feeling here and there, but one of the best feelings in the world is feeling like you have it all together. One of the worst feelings in the world is feeling like everything's out of control. And it really is just an hour or 2, maybe 3 tops, away from getting your life organized so that you can invest in that real life and make it happen for yourself. So that's what I want your action step to be today. There's something in your head. I don't know if it's just, a countertop or a tabletop or a drawer or, books and papers, or maybe you want to make your own little version of a success binder, but there's something that is on your mind that you said, man, if only I did that, that would make everything else in my life just flow a little bit better. Do that today. Okay. So hopefully you're kind of as geeky as I am, and you love to be organized. And if you don't, figure it out, people. It's time to do it. Okay. So peace. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.